You know, when you really get down to it, the Leo is actually a really cool mobile suit with an interesting history and an even more interesting operational capability built into it. It was the default suit of choice for the specials for a very good reason. The Leo isn't exactly your standard mobile suit, it has a very utilitarian design and a very low upkeep cost, and it's actually more of a modular weapons platform than a conventional MS. The basic Leo, it actually comes with a ballistic shoulder mounted shield which stores both of its beam sabers. It's worth noting that the shield isn't always present, but they also come packing a 105mm drum-fed automatic rifle, and should the situation call for different equipment, the standard Leo actually has access to a appropriately scaled bazooka for anti-mobile suit and demolition operations. They can shoulder mount a Dober gun, similar to that which was used by the Talgase, and this actually packs enough punch to damage the Gundanium alloys used in the Operation Meteor Gundam's armor plating, which is super cool. In fact, the Leo can operate two Dober guns at once, and this was demonstrated by Sally Poe when she commandeers a Leo from the East Asian Force. When it comes to energy weapons, the Leo can make use of a large beam cannon, a regular beam cannon, the latter of which was also used by the Taurus, and a beam rifle with a short beam rifle variant called the Shorty. On top of this, we have equipment for things like parachute packs for aerial insertions. There is a space pod for use in zero gravity environments, hence the existence of the Space Leo. While the Oz forces had 12 operational suits by the end of Gundam Wing, it's important to remember that the Leo remained the working horse of their armory for a long time, and that much of the territory that was taken by Oz was captured and held by Leo-equipped forces. The super utilitarian design made it cheap to produce, with upkeep being equally cheap. With Oz serving as the militaristic arm of the aristocratic Romfeller Foundation, the Leo was put to use in a number of different battlefields, and with the increasing calls for independence for the colonies, Oz were finding themselves gaining more ground politically, and they became the more prominent aspect of the United Earthsphere Alliance, before staging a coup which was, of course, prominently led by ground forces in Leos. Now, I'm not trying to say that the Leo is one of the most powerful mobile suits ever, it certainly isn't, but it is one of the most adaptable without needing any extra equipment or changes made to the core suit. But it was only ever really stopped in its tracks by the Operation Meteor Gundams or the ambush tactics of the Meganax Corps. But despite that, it is still important to remember that most places that we see in the anime that are occupied, they are typically being held by Leo forces, and it's not until the arrival of the Gundams that they actually start to find themselves in too much trouble. And not to come across as hyperbolic, but in effect, the Leo conquered the Earth sphere in Gundam Wing, and even went on to become the first test suit for the Mobile Doll AI control system, which of course later changed the face of the war entirely. Ultimately, this made the Leo obsolete, but that doesn't diminish everything that it achieved beforehand.